Welcome to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. This is Dark Igniter. I waited a little bit for the game to get out of its buggy phase. There's still some problems, I'm sure, as there always is, but most of them should be taken care of by now. I actually recorded an episode on Apollyon, but the recording wouldn't render. So this is episode 1.5, and I think it'll be fun to do an Isaac run. I don't have any of the extra HUD features turned on, but if people take interest in these videos and they want to see the HUD, I'll be happy to turn it on. I'm just not used to playing with it, so if there's no demand for it, I'll play without it. Although it is interesting to see the actual stat changes from the found HUD option. I have watched other content creators playthroughs of the Afterbirth Plus content, particularly Northern Lion. So if I say anything that is not correct, it is a transposed misperception. It's a pretty good run so far. Not my choice of item, but you don't know until you pick it up. Pretty handy room. A lot of the room generation I haven't really seen before. I mostly run videos in the background while I'm doing other things, so I don't watch them per se. But I do like to have... How did I not get hit though? You know what? Punching bag's good pickup, apparently. Could be a little bit scary with the haunt, though. The good thing is the first floor. I could probably convince you that was a tactical hit to only take half a heart. But what? He dies now? Did he always die? Did he come back? Is it like the badge in Enter the Gungeon where when he dies, I get a stat bonus? I'm confused and wonder if this curse has caused me to waste an item room. I might actually die against the haunt, ironically enough. If I die in the first video, I deeply apologize and I will start another run. Just seeing so many new things distracts one from the basics. I'm gonna take all of these.
Yes. I can see forever.
Thank God I can see forever. This should allow me to go to the shop. So hopefully I can buy some form of health. I'm actually just going to take everything. That small room's probably a mini-boss. I'd like to give it a shot. I was expecting a lust fight, perhaps, but two spiders and a second secret room is well enough. It's a pretty good secret room. With the ability to fly, consumable to rest of the game shouldn't be an issue. And I can also hide over rocks if I start playing really badly. It'll also let me get any special rocks that are behind the first 2 layers. Why does this have to exist, though? It's a room full of dips. Doesn't need 3 bodyguards cast in stone. Petrified poop would be kind of nice. I thought about using the world card, but it's only the 2nd floor, it's not that big. I might be convinced to use it on the next floor, though, depending on how my health looks of this floor. I'd also like the opportunity to use this D6 that I chose this character to be able to use. Might as well look in the arcade. I'm probably going to take Fields with Devil, so doesn't hurt to play this. I'm going to use the world right now. I guess the Joker will come into play on the first floor. I don't get it. Thank God I used the world. The first floor that I don't get a deal on, I'll use the Joker. I could hold it to a floor that doesn't naturally have a deal, but for the first run, probably not that big of a deal. I don't know if there's any new Angel Devil items unlocked right now, so I'll just choose the path of greater power. And endeavor to not get hit on every single room. And certainly not twice, and by a dip. Kind of looking for HP. Play that some more. Yeah. I could have gone a little bit harder on that, probably. Damn. Blank card Joker, though. It's probably the right thing to do. I don't have my key, but I'm getting pretty good luck with chests. I don't know if chest drops have just been improved in general, or if my first run in Afterbirth Plus. Yeah, I played the mod. They've come out at basically the same time. They're both good in their own way. Thank God I played Isaac to get the D6. Pin in a small room could hit me, but it's somewhat unlikely. This is basically my reward for the haunt, and he did hit me, but largely irrelevant. I'll take Guppy's collar. Just seeing if there was a new transition. Might as well use this now. It'll probably be Krampus. It wasn't. It was instead Succubus, which is one of my favorite devil items. I also didn't even mention that my punching bag did in fact come back to life. I didn't think it was so good it needed a nerf, but apparently it was too good. So if I get Isaac's heart, and it's... what was that? A little monster? Apparently it counts as a spider. If I have Isaac's heart, and the punching bag is carrying it, and it dies, does the heart just kind of float behind me, or does it get transferred to the next one? Because isn't the heart one of the followers that gets held by another, or is that just the key? I have a strong desire to pick up the Humbling Bundle. With 4 bombs, I could make it happen, but so early in the floor I don't think that'll be necessary. But this curse is making it pretty hard to see where the shadow is. I'm not making much use of the damage bonus. I could just, like, stick close to him. Well, it's Succubus, right? So it's a girl. $6 to go. Could also try blowing up some mushrooms. But there isn't a good mushroom density. I like to get 3 or 4 per bomb use. 5 bombs is okay. One more cent until I can get my bundle. I might be convinced to use a bomb here. My damage isn't really that great. Maybe even 2. Probably better. I'm contemplating letting Isaac die and respawning. Reason being, having no red hearts could be beneficial. Having PhD could also be beneficial. Bad Gas is the MVP of all pills. At least one room to go. I'd really like to get that 1 cent naturally. But it looks like that will not be the case. Also, that room up there has opened up since I got full HP. Very likely contains a consumable. Likely more than one, but chances are at least one. I could kill myself, take Brother Bobby, but I don't think I'm that desperate. I feel betrayed. Not even a single penny, one of the most common drops in the game. The thing about the Humbling Bundle is, the longer it takes you to get it, the less benefit you get out of it. Samson's lock is doing work in this room. Please a penny. Enough bombs to force my hand. Maybe I can get 4 here. Well, I did get 4, but 4 times 0 is still nothing. If there's a card, I might also try and get that. If I can get a Hierophant card, I have some charges laying around. It won't be that kind of card, though, unfortunately. The pill will be good, though.
I can see forever.
Maybe the secret room can have raw liver in it. Make me feel better about the awful damage I've taken. There aren't a lot of opportunities for a secret room to exist, so a good amount of money. Excuse me. So, let us proceed to the boss fight and see what shakes out. I expect another secret room. Maybe on this side branch here. There we go. It's like a really good secret room that I'm kind of afraid of right now. There's a lot of potential in these chests. There's also a lot of hellfires that want to end my life. There's a heart. And one more maybe, or an item. One more. Maybe squeak in a head of the gaper. Money is fine, even though it's from the fire. Now I feel much better about my position. Pestilence isn't too bad either. If ever I do get in a dire strait, I can just blank card out of the room. It'll put me back in the same room, and the enemies will all be healed. But if I'm definitely going to die because I get stuck somewhere, I might as well try for a whole nother chance. Be just like a Lost Run then, except without Spectral Tears. Pestilence is also a little bit self-defeating. Every time he spawns something that we kill, we do a little bit of damage. likely won't make boss rush, which is unfortunate. Not every run can. So, that's my shadow. Both of these benefit from me getting hit. But I'm hoping that if I take Cambion Conception, it'll eventually give me Dark Bomb. Which is probably the hopes and dreams of everyone who ever picks it up. I did hear that they reduced spawn rate and HP value of those portals, so they don't seem so bad to me, but that is after 2 or 3 hot fixes. Little mushroom men have so much HP. And behind door number 1 is Greed, which I don't mind. I mind that. Did you see that? He spawned as a hopper and then transformed into a little monstro guy. Ball of bandages, saving the day as usual. And special. No. Well, he literally is a special shopkeeper. They do not pay head of the keeper that I desired. I really have no interest in this arcade. I'm gonna try for the item room. Going to the boss fight now doesn't really matter since I can get deals the devil whenever I want. Put a bomb in there for good measure. There's the item room. I'll probably just leave after that. There's no way I'm making it to boss rush. And possibly not even hush, but after seeing all of the worthwhile rune and not having incredible luck, probably not worth going to the other rooms for drops. The run's pretty well set. Big tears up. This may be run suicide, but I do think that the tears up was worth the detriment. And the scuttlebutt says that shooting at an angle is the way to deal with a lot of these enemies. The new ones, anyway. Probably get in with both of them if I stand close enough. Yeah. So as long as I don't get spawned upon, I can get in just close enough to hit with both and the ball of bandages. That's what you gotta watch out for. Dirty's gonna go down without a hitch. Pentagram for a much needed damage up. And we've already been to that deal. Can't do anything with my shadow. Probably still the old transition. I don't know if there's new transitions. I just like the look. So here I can just be a complete asshole about it. We're doing this all. I don't know what this pill does. And I forgot that the bag of pills will still affect the card that you're currently holding and not just cards that you have on the ground. So this is such a definition of run suicide. I saw the bag of pills plus PhD, and couldn't control myself.
Something's wrong.
The quality of items that's showing up now really makes me regret my decision to pick up that bag of pills. There's a lot I could have done with this. If I lose this half-heart, I'll come back with 3 of them. So I'm playing a little bit loose. It doesn't really matter at this point. If I start to get some HP stacked up, it'll matter. Also would like to find placebo. And all bonies can die. Okay, it just slows them, doesn't seem to do damage. This is supposed to be a reference to salad fingers. The black goo coming out and something's wrong. That part of a plot of one of those coughed up a lung or something. His blood was all black. I don't know. I've seen the theories once, like initiation to YouTube, basically watching stuff like that.
I can see forever.
Pretty fungal skull. I do appreciate the variety of enemies that you encounter from unexpected places. I died, which is fine. Guppy's collar is going to save the day.
Bad gas.
There we go. I have the respawn that I wanted. I'm going to be a lot more careful with my HP. I didn't know that Guppy's collar had priority now, but it was the last in the priority chain. Which could be an error. I'm not quite sure how I got hit there. I don't think I touched him. I think that maybe the head broke off and shot me right before it died. I do need to take some damage, but I like to take it a little more constructively. Nine hits for a Cambion Conception to work. More than I have to spare. I was a little bit worried there'd be 2 there in that tiny room. I did encounter that on the Lost Run. That refused to render. It had a small room with 2 of the bone hands. Get plus deal with the devil chance since I'm the worst player. Like plus 35% deal with the devil chance when you kill an innocent. Once again, I could turn on Found HUD, but I'm not used to having it on the screen. tell me exactly. Wouldn't have to speculate. I'm already not hitting anything. I'm almost too slow to get away. This seems like a marked improvement. Now, if these guys can't jump over rocks, I'm set for life. Just really hoping for an actual shot. No point even picking those up. So when you have the Humbling Bundle, if there's a penny that's also a lucky penny, then it doesn't get doubled. So easy way to see what you have, basically. If it's a double penny, it's regular. If it's a single penny, then it's a luck upgrade. I don't know how much luck affects getting a black heart, but I could definitely use one. Or a pill. Skulls drop pills now. Now next floor I just need Stranger Tractor to top everything off. It does let me hide over rocks though, so there is that. While having spurned the devil by throwing away my joker. That is to be expected. Once upon a time, there was an Isaac player who got 1001%, and then, as soon as he got that, could not play the game for the rest of his life, because he got so bad at it. So the dim bulb gives you a stat bonus when you have no charge, or for every charge that you don't have, it confers a bonus. Right now it's doing literally nothing. But if I can get it... I'm not touching that. If I can get a spacebar item that doesn't have a charge, it would give the full bonus, always. I don't see why it wouldn't. If this is a 1 or a 6, I'm definitely going to partake in it. Yeah, there's no way that this reroll can ruin the run any more than I already have. I got Dark Bum, and Isaac's Heart. Serpent's Kiss. It's probably good. I still have the ability to fly, which is hilarious. Do I have Holy Mantle? I have Holy Mantle. And this pill is Telepills, which since pills things are no longer guaranteed to be good, probably a good choice. I'm gonna donate as much as I can, because I'll probably die on this run because I'm bad. There aren't any red hearts kicking around by the looks of it. They all got re-rolled. I should probably go back and pick that stuff up, though. I should also explore every room, because with Serpent's Kiss, I can generate some health. Glad the donation machine is taking literally all of my money. I bombed it down to 0 to finish off Mega and Godhead before I upgraded to Afterbirth Plus. So, a healthy donation machine leads to healthy runs. I don't know why that bomb seemed to be following me. Oh, and they're Bomber Boy bombs, so I can murder myself more effectively. The Wishbone. I have no idea what this is. If I get hit, does it break, or if I die, does it put me back? 25 keys, it's probably not necessary. Certainly been an interesting run. Now, if I could just get the Host Hat or Pyromaniac. And let's see. They look the same. I don't know if they are the same. There's also a key back in that other room. I'd say that with so many keys it's not that big of a deal, but you only have so many keys as long as you keep picking them up. Not getting as many black hearts as I would have hoped. But I think they have to die from poison ticks to make black hearts. I literally don't know. I do know that I'm still probably gonna die. The number 2 bombs come out right on top of Isaac's heart. Alright, moment of truth. Red Mum, which is actually fairly scary, since my hitbox trails behind me. I have to stay in pretty much constant motion just to drag the heart out of the stomping area. Alright. Full red for me, heart for the bum. Was hoping for the ceremonial robes. would have given me a half heart extra. Easy room. Probably a secret room there. Means nothing. Enemies that shoot bullets aren't that bad. I can block them. Enemies that shoot beams and that chase me, terrifying. Would also like to get Bloody Penny, if possible. Luckily it's normal chub. If it had been a champion room and it had fast chub, I would gotta hit more than once. Fistula is a great enemy to farm HP off of. This is mostly why I decided to do this room. Paid out a little bit, I still got hit. You know what? Probably little Steve pushing it towards me. Yes. This is what you keep 25 keys around for. Now here, I'd like you to drop a bomb. Excellent. It kind of worked. So the real prize from a gold chest right now would probably be Goat Head to finish off the Guppy set. Or just an incredible number of red arcs. Should be able to exit this without taking damage, at least. Also, I can play these literally forever. And I just might. Okay, so here's my line of thinking. If it pays out with HP, it's not going to be red, because that respawns a different character. So I'm basically just holding up arrow, or the W key, to get a heart. You can do this all day. That's gonna blow it up. Oh, that's for you. Much quicker. Holy Mantle made it worth it. And now my HP is in such a good position. How could I ever go wrong? The reroll was the right choice. It was a scary choice at times, though. Room kinda scary. Mostly from my own bombs, of all things. How did I not see something so large when I first came to the room? All I need is Guppy's head and Goat head, like, in this room. And then Cat from the Old Devil. So, I hear these are, like, one of the hardest bosses introduced, but they've also been nerfed. It might be unfair, but they seem a little bit easy to me. On to the next floor. Scarred Womb. Sounds like a place I'd want to be. I can open it, right? Yeah. Look, I have a lot of keys, we can reserve any of them. Pretty fly for a dead guy. Very likely to get hit in this room. Increasingly less likely to get hit in this room. Should be another heart. Room is made by Satan. I still have Cambion Conception to get game breaking bug before. I don't know. And there's my second hit. What is this? How did that get there? I'll take it. Midas Touch is actually really strong with Isaac's Heart. I just have to, like, not walk too hard into enemies. I realize I left the key and the money behind. I'm getting a little bit impatient. I would like to do some other games, some other runs today. It's been a while since I recorded, so it's fun to get back into it. You could probably just walk through the game at this point, except for bosses. I don't have a trinket, so I might as well. I do take damage all the time. A lucky dropper to get poisoned. No, even bosses I can walk into. So this run should be over fairly quickly. We are at 33 minutes in the cathedral, a little bit slow. Even the portals. That's hilarious. Let's have the virus. That's an interesting proposition. I guess when I walk through the enemies on this knife also gets in there, the one from the transformation. like it doesn't matter if I get hit at this point. I'm generating HP like mad. It's D20 each time I get hit, right? It could be great with Midas Touch. This is a much more what is this? I can't pick it up anyway. This is a much more exciting run than I thought I'd have when I started playing Afterbirth Plus. So I unlocked this in my run that didn't render. I don't know what it does, but I'm sure it's pretty neat. Yeah, as long as I only get hit once per enemy, it doesn't matter if I get hit. That's going to be generating hearts at an incredible rate. There's the goat head. Thank God. No reason not to open literally everything since I have a golden key. I don't know, just walk into Isaac. Scary. I can probably stun him like once every teleportation cycle. I don't think we've picked up any new items yet, so maybe the chest will screw us to death, apparently. Green Kid, Rune Bag, Roid Rage, and Jacob's Ladder. Okay, Jacob's Ladder seems pretty awesome. I think it's painting to hit literally every enemy in the room every time it procs. It doesn't do much, but it does confer poison, it looks like. Mr. Boom. Given how unlikely I am to use any spacebar item at this point. Turn to gold. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this Jacob's Ladder item so far. It's especially good against enemies like Teratoma and Fistula that spawn lots of weak enemies. And the chains seem to be leaving little poison pools behind occasionally. Pagalas. Not really useful on the chest. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I go fight Mega Satan? So, interesting run. Let's just defeat Mega Satan and look, this is a cheeky way to go about it. But the hands are giving me hearts. This is not the right way to handle this at all, but the game is just giving me so much HP. It's actually silly. Envy is just the worst matchup against this build. Like, in my favor. Alright, and there should be the first phase pretty much done. There we go. And let's stand here again. It doesn't matter if I get hit by his shots, because I'm going to get hit by my own number 2s anyway. Just even drop some extra bombs in there when I have invincibility. And there he goes. Well, that was a fun run. Please leave a comment. I'm not sure about the audio balance, because my equipment's pretty low quality right now. And subscribe if you like it, and you'll get notifications of other videos I put out. And I hope to see you next time.